Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. I'm here to show you a magnificent game that I had this morning. I have been facing a large amount of Microsoft technical problems that have caused me to redo this video so many times. I don't know, but the number is between 20 and 30. It's crazy. So hopefully this is going to be the one. But I'm going to show you this fantastic game. And what makes it fantastic is not the score, which was fantastic, or what I achieved directly as a result. The Ace Mastery Badge. I already had one, but I'm just saying that's how good of a performance it was. But the fact that I did this in a commander, which you see here, that has two skills. One of them is Quick Learner. That's not even a combat skill. So all he really has is reload. That's it. And you're going to see a monster result. And it was a really crazy match too. So that magnifies the impact of the story. So it would be really helpful if you could leave a like for this video. Because the YouTube algorithm thrives on likes, and the more likes videos get, the more it gets recommended to other people when they search through World of Tanks, etc. So now that we've done that, let's go. There we go. Let's go and work on this game. Now, I'm not going to edit this in any way because I don't want anyone to say, well, that's not the way it is, blah, blah, blah. I'll explain all the evidence that you'll see that will basically prove what I'm telling you is correct. So we're going to go ahead to the profile and get the replay. Right here, right there. Normally I edit this out of the videos, but in this case we're going to leave it in because we don't want to have any slight implication of anything weird. Welcome to Mountain Pass. Now, like I said, this only has the reload skill. The reload time on this gun at this point is 5.76 seconds. So if you want to do a check on that yourself with a stopwatch, hey, you're welcome to do so. I'm just keeping it real, as they say. When you tell the truth, it doesn't matter what your story is because it's not going to change, because all you do is just tell it the way it is. It's real simple. So what I'm going to do here is look down Wrong Ways Alley, which is primarily D8. Right here and a little bit of here in D9, and at the very top of E9. But that's Wrong Ways Alley right down here. But what happens is really kind of unique. Oh, we need to go and find these guys that are down there for... There they go. You see the guys are right there. They're in Wrong Ways Alley right there. That's me drilling them with artillery. But these spotters that I have, these are robots. They get annihilated in record time. You'd never see that. Especially not when you have artillery pounding the guys that they're looking at. There's another shot. That guy's gone. And that is a robot who just whacked him. Death from a dove. That's a robot player. Gone. Generous Brendan, another robot. Another one bites the dust, baby. That was total misfit. He's a robot. Nunkey Monkey, another robot. So my spotters are gone now. That never happens. So now we have that Slaxon Jackson, another robot. That guy in front of me right here, that's another robot. Blame Nathan for this. Another clever name. Who is this guy behind Slacks and Jackson before I lose their names? There we go. M2 Medium. Yeah, that's Generous Brendan. He killed that other dude, that robot. I'm sure that other guy back there is a robot as well. They slaughtered those guys. So now they're headed towards me. Oh, don't worry. They want a piece of the Duke. Well, I'm about to give them the whole thing. You'll see it yourself. And now we got one of these geniuses. Has gone by all of our dudes. He's in my base. But he's not being spotted by the guy who's close to the base down there below me. So, oh well, now I have to go. There he is right there. Now that was a human being. That was a T3 convertible. That was a player. So he got annihilated. Thankfully by someone playing defense or something, whatever. But I know I got... Well, at the time of the game, I didn't know how many guys were coming, but I knew it was several. We saw 4 at least headed this way. Now, I was trying to right bumper kill these guys, but it just wasn't having any of it, so I had to, after about 3 shots, I had to switch to the artillery view, which I can't show you here. I switched to artillery view as soon as they lit up. Now I got to go back and shoot this freak, because this, whatever robot, I think it's a robot. That's a robot. He's ineffective. This guy's annihilated. Alright, so I turn around, defend my base again, turn back, I just got shot. These jerks are really annoying. Because they got unspotted somehow. I mean, go figure that one out. But anyway, now it's about to be on watch. How many is that? I've killed 6 already. And that's number 7. Tag. Okay. This guy's getting hammered. About to die. That's 8. Correct. Only guy, you know, soon the only guy left will be the artillery. I don't know where the other guys are, but they don't last long. But in the game, I have to return. There's one of them dead. Another, that's one robot killing another robot. Those are both robots. But in the game, I'm returning to my spot, awaiting potential, you know, spotted enemies to shoot. Or, if they come to my base, defend from above. And another one. Robot kills robot. Now it's just the artillery. I realized that. I'm like, hey, this is artillery. I'm going to go get him too. Now, at the game, I assumed he was here. At the top of the ridge. Close. He was there probably, and he comes down to the side. But I had no idea that was going to happen. You know, I was prepared for him to make his toughest stand on top of the hill. That's the smartest place for him to be, because people that charge him lose a lot of speed trying to come up that hill, and you'll get better shots as an artillery guy shooting down the hill at someone challenging you. This guy, there we go. Now you see the artillery. At this point, I'm aligning a shot for him. But I'm going to show you these guys' view, because my view is kind of boring. Those are not me. Those are atmospheric animations. That's me. Boom. There's another one. Waiting for a spot. Hey, I'm going to pound the area. What the heck? And I got him. So that's a fantastic result. 9 kills with 2 total skills. That's the crazy part. That's a killer artwork. Now, we did all that. Let's go back to the profile and look at the end of game screen. There it is. Now, as you can see, end of game screen. This is skill bar number 3 that's filling up with yellow at this point. Remember, I have 2 skills. So this is the 3rd bar that's filling up. As you can see, it's 68,000 to completely fill that one. And it was already had a chunk. So the 67,000, which was crazy. Now that was done because I had a ×8 commander bonus on this tank. It was hilarious. I was talking to Brownie this morning, and I told him I was thinking about putting a ×4, and I go, no, I need to do better than that. You know, I got a long way to go to fill up this bar, or so I thought, right? I go, ×6 will be good enough, and I'm like, you know what? That's stupid. Just go for it. Go for the gusto. You know, it's first win of the day, all right? So, first win of the day, ×8. Go for it. You know, take a chance on yourself, basically, is if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? Well, so I did the ×8. Had what will be the best game of the day, no question about it. I mean, to be honest, that's 2,700 is the second highest I've ever scored to my recollection in this tank. It's not number 1. That was last week when I did that with Top, and I posted a video of that one. That was an awesome game, but I had an awesome light tank spotter because Top was just fantastic. So this was just, you know, me with random dudes and robots, okay? So that was fantastic. 2,700 is a truly awesome game. And because the Sexton has an 81% silver bonus, that's how you get 87,000 in a game with a tier 3 artillery. And like I said, ×8 commander bonus with all the other bonuses combined with the first win of the day bonus, 67,000. I think this is the highest I've ever scored in this tank on a commander booster. So that was awesome. But remember, I did this with only 2 skills. And when we're done with this, I'll show you we're going to add the 3rd skill. Medals. Really nothing spectacular. I mean, yeah, I got a Top Gun, but, you know, the Ace. I already had the Ace badge. But it's so hard to get the Ace badges in this tank and several others that anytime you get it, it's really awesome. Because every time someone like me scores an Ace, it just pushes the Ace number higher. So it's like awesome that you get it, but the number just keeps climbing bit by bit by bit because you have to score better than 99% of the people in the last week or 2, whatever it is. I don't know the exact thing, but it does push the number up. You know, got a Top Gun for killing 6 guys or more, which was fine. And then this is just the, you know, end of game where it shows everybody's relative experience score. You know, the 2253 experience is a monster. I don't know if that's the highest I've ever scored, but it's very high. I would think it's second highest, but, you know, that one I don't remember. Just, you know, like I said, I just tell it to you the way I remember as accurately as possible. Now, let's go back here. Now we're going to go Commander. Well, sorry. We can go back to Commanders. It's fine. Let's just go and clear this out. Go back. Now, Commander. There he is right there. As you can see, 2 skill boxes. The first one's free. The second one takes 39,000 to fill that one up, which I did, you know, and got a skill. The second box, it takes 68,000, which I got almost all of that in one game, which is awesome. It's never happened in artillery for me before. So that was fantastic. The next box will be, as you can see, 112,000. So skill here, what we're going to do is reduce this reload again by using the Born Leader. This will complete the reload options, and it will reduce the number from 5.76 to 5.47. That's the shortest the reload can be physically for this tank. And then after that, I would get the aim to, tighten up the dispersion a little bit. But I've done this multiple times. So here we're going to score. Now we're going to go show you what happens. Sexton 1. Reload 5.47, exactly like I told you. I've done this so many times, that's why I know the numbers. I don't know the numbers for like other tanks. I know this one because this is my base commander building tank, and I'll show you what it's done for me. We're going to go look at commanders again. I'm going to show you here. These are the commanders that have one skill. There's 20. You look at the numbers. You see 17 of those are in tanks. 24 total on the upper right hand corner of that box. Now let's go from 1s to 2s. I have 4 2-skill commanders. I had earlier today taken one of those 2-skill commanders. I had 5. Put them in that tank. Swap the skills so that's why there's 4 now. There was 5 this morning. 3. One of the 2s, the 2 that I swapped with is now a 3, but he's in the artillery. So this is the only 3-skill commander I have. I don't have any 4-skill commanders because what I do is that every week during long hauls, I do what you just saw. I work on long haul missions with my artillery, building the skill of my guys, because you saw how devastating the games can be even when I only have 2 skills. It's just nasty. Now, I got a lot of 5s. 40 commanders that have 5 skills. 25 6s. Here's 7s. 12 7s. 17 8s. I got 5 9-skill commanders. Max. These are max elite. That's what they're called anyway. So this is what I do. I generally will take the 2s and make them into put them, once I trade out with my artillery commander, and I'll shove those in whatever tank, This way, I always have commanders available for tanks, because, it gets old if, you're playing in a platoon, you're like, hey, let's run tier 6. I'm like, oh, let me get a commander. I'm like, oh, they're like, this dude, that's terrible. So, the top tanks that you play, I have commanders in those tanks already. And that's what I do. That's why I build these commanders. So that's what I did. And that is the awesome story of how I took a 2-skill commander, had the greatest 2-skill commander game probably I've ever had. Got 67,000 commander experience in one game. Bam, got the next skill just like that, and put it in there, and you got to see the whole thing. And this is exactly the whole video, no editing of any kind. Now, normally I'd edit out searching through the profile and getting a reload and all this other garbage, but it's okay. Like I said, I just tell you what happened, and this one showed you that there's no way anyone can fake this. Because at the end of game screen, which you see, I forgot to mention this. Whoops. It shows you the commander. And the yellow bar is filling up. If you look at the far right, it goes, I had like 8,000 plus now of 68,000. Well, 68,000 is the second block. Well, sorry, it's the third block. It's the second one that you get charged for. Because like I said, the first one that you fill up, which is block number 2, 39,000. Block number 3 is 68,000. This is block number 4. When I finish the 112,000, that will be the 4th skill for this commander. So at this point, all I have are 2 reload skills, quick reload and the Born Leader. Which now the Born Leader Let me go ahead and show you this real quick. Born leader also slightly affects the gun accuracy. Right now it's down to 0.51. When I put the steady aim on there, it'll knock it down again. Now it's also being knocked down by this, the enhanced rations. This will affect it. Watch it. I'm going to take this out just so you can see it. All right, now watch this. It goes right back up to 0.53 when I take that out, and it's also going to make the reload a little bit longer. Watch this. Back to 5.76. Okay, so the enhanced rations affects it just the same as the born leader. So we put the rations back in it. Cha-chinga-linga. Now it also will affect the vision range. At this point, the 406 meter vision range is as good as it gets until you add binoculars. And at binoculars, it's 430 something. I don't know, remember what it is. But it's 437. Now, as you can see, once again, the reload time is down to 5.47. And then the gun accuracy, which is 2 spots below that, is back at 0.51. So this shows you that born leader and enhanced rations do this exact same thing. That's why you want to have both of these on your tanks. They drop the reload times down and they increase your accuracy. And they also both increase the vision of your commander. So just helpful hint there. So this was the awesome game that I had today. And it was just fantastic. And it took forever to get this video. I'm telling you, it was just, I got so mad you couldn't believe it. But those are behind me now. I'm calm. Everything's working great. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and got to see just how fun it was on such a real crazy game. So please, please, please leave a like for this video. You might want to consider subscribing once you see more videos, in case you haven't seen any other videos. I have a video coming up. Again, I had problems with my Microsoft connection. Don't ask me. I made a hideous video for the season. I'm going to reshoot it because now it's working for whatever reason. And I'll be seamless. The other one, I have to edit a lot of stuff, and it's a lot of pain in the butt. So look for the season video. There's already another video I have. I played an artillery match with the Project Murat, and I did the video. The guy that was MVP in our team, he killed 5 guys in that brand new Tier 10 French tank, and it was pretty freaking awesome. So watch that one. That was another fun game. So thanks for going and watching this video. Remember to please tell your friends, and I will see you guys hopefully very soon.